Are you waiting on Putin to make the first move, sir?
Oh, President Biden lashing out at Fox News White House correspondent Jacqui Heinrich for asking a straightforward question about Vladimir Putin.
Lara Trump, Fox News contributor, joins us now. Lara, describe the outrage that your father-in-law would have received if he had asked the exact same question to a female, or said the same thing to a female reporter on such an important topic.
Oh my gosh. Well, good morning, guys. I cannot begin, Todd, to imagine the outcry from the mainstream media if Donald Trump had done this exact same thing. It is virtually all they would be discussing right now. We all know that to be true, but we see this side of Joe Biden sometimes. You know, it seems like he is very happy to appease people and play the role of the nice old man whenever he sees that someone might be politically advantageous for him. When it's with other world leaders, man, he's trying to appease them nonstop, whether they're friend or foe. But sometimes sort of this kind of cranky old man down the street comes out and we see the true feelings of Joe Biden when he's pushed on this. And by the way, it is not a stupid question, Joe Biden. This is the result, guys, of having someone as the leader of the free world, the leader of our country in such an important position where he clearly does not understand the gravity of some of the things he's saying. What you heard from him in that press conference the other day was very confusing to a lot of people. A minor incursion. Well, what does that mean? It's probably confusing to Vladimir Putin. We know he got trolled on Twitter by the president of Ukraine over this. So it's not a stupid question at all. These are things that have major implications for our country, around the world, for our troops, etc. But not surprised that he responded this way. This is like the default. If he can't handle something, it's a stupid question. I'm grumpy, I'm going to move on. So not surprised. But you're right, Todd. Crazy if Donald Trump had said this.
Lara, here is more from President Biden on the Russia front, and then the vice president's sort of attempt at cleanup on aisle 5. Watch this.
Russia will be held accountable if it invades, and it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion.
I will tell you that the president has been very clear, and we as the United States are very clear. If Putin takes aggressive action, we are prepared to levy serious and severe costs.
So the vice president says that the administration is being very clear, but everybody else is still a bit confused as to where the White House stands on this subject. If your father-in-law were in office today, how would he handle the Russia situation?
Well, nothing about this entire mess of a press conference was clear at all the other day. There's just so much confusion to come out of it, where the United States stands on things, where Joe Biden and the entire administration stand on things. Look, if Donald Trump was president right now, I don't think we would even have found ourselves in this position right now, because Russia doesn't test Donald Trump. They didn't test Donald Trump, but they are testing Joe Biden. There's no doubt that our adversaries all around the world have seen the way he has performed in his first year in office, and it has been from a place of weakness. And whether you look at Afghanistan, the southern border, anytime Joe Biden is pressed on anything on a world stage, he exudes weakness, and they know that. Believe me, Vladimir Putin knows that. This would never have come to this point with Donald Trump, because they wouldn't have even tried it. Unfortunately, this is what you get whenever you have a leader like Joe Biden in the White House. And look, we're all hoping for the best outcome here on all different fronts, but it is such a shame that we have found ourselves in this place because of ineffective and weak leadership, and it comes from the top, from Joe Biden.
It is a sad state of affairs where we are following that press conference. We certainly hope that this administration listens to individuals that say, come to the middle. Let's come up with some compromise that the entire country can get around issues like inflation, like gas prices, like crime. This administration showing no proclivity to do that. Lara Trump, have a great weekend. We appreciate you as always.
Thank you so much, Lara, for joining us.